And there we go. Pownell gets the puck and passes it back to McLean. McLean over to Murnahan. Murnahan gets it down over to McPherson, who gets it down over to, who gets it over to Sedmha on Pownell and gets it back over to McPherson. Hughes gets it. Hughes passes over to Nicholson, and Nicholson scores. And right off the get-go, just a minute into the game, Pownell gets their first goal. And that was that was McPherson to Hughes to Nicholson, who scored it. Well, I mean Nicholson from Hughes and McPherson. And that was one beauty of a goal. All right, and now Pownell gets the puck. Alexander Hughes takes it in. Has it in the corner. They're battling for the puck. Northside gets the puck. Northside attempting to get it out of their zone. Dwyer tries to get the puck back. Kale gets the puck, gets it back over to Rhino. Rhino loses it to Northside Vikings. The Vikings bring it out and start to break into the Pownell zone. Smitty gets it. Smitty passes it over to Gregory. Gregory back to Smitty. Oh, Northside almost had it. And there it goes back over to Dwyer. Dwyer over to Coffin. Coffin loses it to Northside. McGuigan gets the puck. McGuigan looking for something to pass it for, too. Gets it over to Gregory. Gregory loses it to Northside. Gregory gets it back. Gregory tried to keep it in the Northside zone while battling right behind the net. Northside gets the puck. They break out of their zone. They start heading in towards Pownell zone again. Northside, they get it back. They take it into Pownell zone. And it's out behind the net, out into the corner. And it just, Northside just misses the net by an inch. Pownell gets it. Pownell gets it over to McGuigan. McGuigan tries to get over to Johnson, misses. McGuigan gets it back. McGuigan takes a shot, and the goalie on Northside makes one heck of a save. Nicholson will take the face-off for Pownell. Nicholson gets the puck. Oh, falls and takes a shot. And once again, Northside's Vikings goalie will stand his ground and shut down Pownell once again. And apparently, it also took out the linesman. Huh. Nicholson will once again take the face-off. Hopefully this time he won't fall. Nicholson gets it over to Murnahan. Murnahan, just loses the puck to Northside. Northside goes one-on-one against McLean. McLean blocks them, but they still get a shot. McLean loses it to Northside. McLean battles it out. McLean tried to battle it, loses his balance and loses it to Northside. Northside tries to go in for a shot, but Murnahan will stop them there. Murnahan gets it over to Hughes, who gets it over to Nicholson, who loses it to Northside. Northside once again has it. Northside breaking out. Northside now is up against Murnahan and McLean. Hughes gets the puck. Hughes gets it into Northside zone. Hughes loses it to Northside. Northside breaking back, attempting to get it back in our zone. Gregory gets it. Gregory takes a shot and just misses it and hits the goalie. Northside Vikings try to get it out, but Hughes is on them. Hughes takes a shot and just misses. North side, breaking back out and in to our zone. North side, loses it to Gregory. Gregory gets it over to 40. And then it gets over to Denemy, who gets it, Dwyer, who gets it over to Hughes, who gets it back to Dwyer, who misses the net. Dwyer takes another shot and, just slips by the goalie. And as Hughes battles for the puck, we won't see who has it now. Denemy gets it back over. Hughes. To Hughes, who gets it to Dwyer, who takes a shot but then falls into the splits. Oh, then there's another fall. Oh dear, there seems to be a lot of falling. North side gets the puck out, and we start to see some action as they break into our zone. Oh, we try to get it out, but it gets back in. Anderson gets the puck. Anderson gets it over to Kale, who gets it over to Hughes. Hughes goes in and takes a shot. McGuigan gets it back in. Northside gets the puck and they break out. McLean tries to stop them, gets it over to Murnahan. Murnahan loses it, but Johnston is quick to get at it. McCabe and Johnson and Murnahan and McLean battle Northside to get the puck back. And as the battle continues, we see McLean win the battle. McLean gets the puck out, passes it over, doing a D-to-D pass to his partner, who gets it over to McCabe. McCabe makes a really weak attempt to get it out, but gets it over to McGeegan. Johnson gets the puck. Johnson. And now it's back to a battle. By McGeegan, who gets it back to Johnson. Who gets it over to McGeegan, who takes a shot and is once again stopped by Northside Vikings goalie. And Connell wins a faceoff. McPherson gets the puck. Well, he had it. Now Northside has it again. But Connell still manages to keep it in Northside's zone. Scratch that. It's out now. McLean gets the puck. McLean passes it over to Murnahan. Murnahan over to Hughes. Hughesy loses the puck. Back over to Murnahan, who loses it over to McPherson. McPherson back in. Northside once again gets it. Knocks it out, and it goes, and Murnahan gets it. Murnahan back to McLean. McLean gets it up to Nicholson. Nicholson does a few deeks, loses the puck, tries to get over to Hughes. Just misses. Nicholson gets the puck back. Nicholson gets it over to McPherson. McPherson takes a shot, and it is called a stoppage in play by the referees. And Northside wins that face-off. They knock it out, but Smitty will try and get it back in. And Coffin goes after it. There it goes. And there we get it back over to Smitty. Smitty knocks it back in, sending it flying. And it appears that Northside attempted to looked like what was a shot on their own goalie, but instead just passed it over to their goalie to call it another stoppage in play. North side gets the puck and gets it out. Gregory gets the puck. Gregory over to Smitty. Smitty gets it back in. North side gets the puck again and are trying to get it out. But Dwyer will stop. Rhino will stop them right there. And the puck starts to head back out. Gregory gets it, takes a shot, hits the goalie's pads. Yeah. The Vikings get the puck. Vikings lose it to Hughes. Hughes takes a shot but just misses the net by an inch. And there's Smitty gets the puck. Smitty over to Hughes. Hughes takes another shot but misses by a mile this time. Northside now has the puck. Northside is trying to break out of their own zone but having issues with Pownell. And the puck goes off onto Northside's bench. Oops. And Northside wins the faceoff, but Pownell is quick to gain it back. They battle for the puck as they try and free it from their grasps. Northside tries to take it out, but Pownell will stop. Is trying to stop them. Denemy gets the puck. Denemy gets it over to McGuigan. McGuigan gets it over to Johnson. Johnson back over to McGuigan, who loses it, and then it gets back into Pownell's zone. Pownell tries to get it out. McGuigan gets the puck. McGuigan gets it in. And he goes around the net, takes a shot, and just misses. Oh, penalty coming to Northside for a hook. Right now, with 5 minutes and 24 seconds left in the game, it's 1-0 Pownell. Nicholson gets it over to McGuigan. McGuigan over to McLean. Murnahan over to McLean. McLean gets the puck back. McLean tries to make a pass and just messes up and loses the puck, but McLean quickly gains it back. Murnahan gets it over to McLean. McLean looking around, tries to get over to McPherson, but misses. Nicholson to McPherson, to McLean, to Murnahan. And oh, it goes in! And there is what I call a true beauty of a goal. Because in the end of the day, the Pownell boys have learned a valuable lesson. Hard work pays off, and it helps to be on a power play. And it is now 2-0 with Pownell with 4 minutes and 51 seconds left in the first period. Nicholson will take the face-off and gets it back quickly. Hughes and McPherson will fight for the puck. And Smitty gets it. Smitty takes a shot but just misses by a mile. Nicholson gets it over to Gregory. Back to Nicholson, who gets it over to McPherson. McPherson back over to Nicholson, and oh, good shot. Oh, and there we go. Another goal by the power team. Nicholson, McPherson, and Hughes. Those are three people who work the best on all the lines I've seen tonight. They're the scoring line, it appears, tonight. And it is now 3-0 with 4 minutes and 23 seconds left in the first period.
Second goal scored by number 28, Sedmha. Assisted by number 77.
Cale Coffin gets the puck. Cale takes a shot and oh, it's just, the goalie just happens to trap it. Gregory gets the puck. Gregory tries keeping it in north side zone and succeeds. But north side quickly gets it. Hughes quickly steals it back. Hughes over to Smitty. Smitty over to Gregory. Gregory back in over to Rhino. Rhino who gets it back over to Smitty. Smitty goes and takes a shot and just the goalie deflects it like a little arrow. Gregory gets it over to Hughes. Hughes takes a shot and it goes in. Sneaky move by Hughes, just finding the goalie's weak spot by just flicking it over the goalie's shoulder. And it is now 4-0 Pownal with 3 minutes and 34 seconds left in the first period. Brought to you by UMI. Dedemy gets the puck. Dedemy gets it down, tries to get it down to Johnston, but loses it. To north side. North side breaks it in, but loses it to Dedemy. Dedemy gets it out to Johnson, who gets it over to McGuigan. McGuigan gets it in, takes a shot, and just misses. McCabe fights for the puck. Dedemy tries to get the puck but falls. The boys fight for it, and there is another penalty coming to north side for, once again, slashing. Nope. Not slashing. McPherson will take the face-off this time for Pownal. McPherson gets it over to Nicholson. Nicholson over to Dedemy. Dedemy back to Nicholson. Nicholson over to McPherson. McPherson over to Nicholson, who gets it over to Dedemy. Dedemy back to Nicholson. Nicholson over to Dedemy. Dedemy over to Anderson. Anderson takes a shot and just hits the goalie's pads. McPherson battles for the puck. And it appears that Dedemy wins the battle. Dedemy takes a shot and once again just hits the goalies in the pads. Pownal gets it back over. Over to Nicholson, over to Anderson, and just misses the net. Nicholson over to Dedemy. Dedemy back to Nicholson. Over to McPherson. Back to Nicholson, and once again, just another shot that the north side goalie will defend him once again. Murnaghan knocks it into the corner. Gets it over to Hughes. Hughes over to Coffin. Back to Hughes. Back to Coffin. Back to Murnaghan. Murnaghan over to McLean. McLean over to McCabe. McCabe loses it, but McLean quickly gains it back. Northside tries to get it out, but they'll have to deal with Coffin if they want to get it out today. McLean gets the puck. McLean over to Hughes. Hughes does a few steaks and gets it back over to Coffin. Tries to get it back to Hughes, but just hits some players' skates. Murnaghan loses it, but McLean quickly gains it. McLean tries to count down the time as time is ticking. Dwyer gets it. Squire gets it over to Cuse. Cuse loses it to Northside quickly, but our Pownell boys will battle to keep that puck. As 10 seconds count down, the Pownell boys quickly get it and they get it back over to Cuse. Cuse breaks out of our zone and takes a shot and just misses the net. And then that is the end of the first period. And here we are with period number 2. Pownell right now is in the lead 4-0 against Northside. But what will happen this period, we'll just wait and see. And it's begun. Johnson knocks it down over into Pownell zone. Gregory knocks it back out. Gregory battles against Northside to keep the puck. Northside in the end wins. It's a battle and Northside scores with only not even a minute into the second period. Northside gets their first goal. And now the game is 4-1 in the second period. The interesting is, it seems the intensity in this game has only just started to get exciting. Might be reaching the climax. Ooh, I'm excited now. And McGuigan gets it over to Johnson. Johnson knocks it down and out, and who has it? Who has it? And as Northside gets the puck and breaks in, Gregory will be there to defend them. Gregory gets it over to McCabe. McCabe knocks it into Northside zone and gets it over to McGuigan. McGuigan goes in, takes a shot, and just misses. Gregory knocks it back in. And Northside breaks out, and just as Smitty touches the puck, Pownell gets called for a penalty. And Northside wins the puck drop. They take a shot and they score again. Morrow did his best to try and defend them, but he wasn't expecting that shot to come right off the get-go. The game is now 4-2 with 4-2 Pownell with 13:43 left in the second period. And Pownell wins the faceoff. Nicholson gets the puck and he breaks in on the he can fly on the fly. Northside gets it. McPherson gets it, and then Northside gets it back. Hughes gets it. Then Hughes gets it. Then now and Hughes tries to pass it over to McPherson, but instead, I don't know what happened. Northside gets it. They break in. Anderson is there to stop them there, though. Anderson knocks it out of Pownell zone into Northside zone. Northside tries to keep it in their zone as Pownell fights back. Northside managed to break out, and they're in the neutral zone heading into Pownell zone. And there's a lot of battling going on between both teams as they both fight for the puck. And now Nicholson has it, and he's on the fly again. Nicholson goes in, takes a shot, and he scores! What a beauty of a goal by Nicholson. And it is now 5-2 with 12 minutes and 31 seconds left in the second period. And Pownell fights to get the puck. McLean gets the puck. McLean tries to get out of his zone, and is fighting to get it out of his zone. McLean does a few deeks, does a few turns, fancy turns. Gets it over to Coffin. Coffin gets it. Northside then gets it. Northside loses it. Murnahan gets it. McLean gets the puck. McLean does a few deeks again, gets it over to Cuse. Cuse gets it back over to McLean. McLean gets it over to Dwyer. Dwyer goes in, takes a shot, and it is stopped by the north side goal. McGuigan fights for the puck and gets it over to McCabe. McCabe gets it over to down to Johnson. Johnson gets the puck and gets it over to Smitty. McGuigan gets it back in. McCabe gets it. McGuigan gets it. Northside gets it. Northside fights to get it into Pownell's zone as Pownell fights back for the puck. And there's once again a Pownell, no, not Pownell, a penalty coming to Pownell. McGuigan wins the battle, and he gets it over to Denemy. Denemy gets it out and over to Johnson. Johnson and Denemy fight for it, but Northside wins that battle. Northside breaking back into Pownell's zone. Lose it, and Pownell lose it as it gets shot out to Northside's end. Northside and Pownell fight for it. Johnson goes in, tries to take a shot, but Northside's goalie makes one heck of a good save. Impressive save by Northside's goalie. Who knew a goalie could actually do that? It managed to. That was quite a wonderful job done by Northside's goalie. McPherson gets it over to Nicholson. Nicholson goes in, takes a shot, and it's banked down from the boards. Northside gets it. Denemy gets it and knocks it in. Northside gets it. Northside breaks out and they're heading into Pownell zone. Northside, they go in, wind up, take a shot, and they try again. And they try again. McPherson tries to get it out. Northside fights in to keep it back in. Nicholson gets it. Nicholson skates his butt down, goes over, takes a shot, and it is stopped. McPherson tries to get it back. Murnahan gets it then. Murnahan gets it over to Nicholson, who gets it over to McLean, who gets it out of Pownell zone. Who Northside gets, but then Murnahan gets it and gets it back out, and then Murnahan gets back. Then gets it over to Hughes. Hughes loses it. McLean now has it. McLean knocks it back in, and oh, there's a high sticking called. Murnahan fights for the puck. Murnahan bangs it down around behind the Connell's net, gets it over to McLean. McLean gets it over. Tries to get it out to Coffin, but misses. Murnahan gets the puck back. Murnahan over to McLean. McLean back to Murnahan. Murnahan back to McLean. McLean back. McLean dekes it out over to Murnahan. Murnahan tries to get over to Hughes. Northside gets it, but then McLean gets it. McLean loses it to Northside. Northside, they break back in, but lose it. Connell gets it. And Hughes goes in, takes a shot, and hits the goalie. Northside gets it. They try and break back out. Connell keeps it back in, but it's offside, but they're not going to call it because Connell quickly hops out. Then Gregory gets it. Gregory tries to knock it out, and it's called high sticking. McGuigan gets the puck. McGuigan keeps pushing it with his feet and stick into the puddles, into Northside zone. Gregory battles to get the puck back. Northside gets it. Gregory gets it. Northside gets it. And then Smitty gets it. Smitty gets it in. Goes over and tries to get to Mars McCabe. Gregory gets it now. Gregory goes in, takes a shot. Gregory gets it. Then McGuigan gets it. Then Johnston gets it. Johnson still has it, gets it over to Gregory. Gregory back into Johnson. Johnson circles around, needs someone to pass it to. Gets it over to Smitty. Smitty gets it over to Gregory. Gregory loses it, and now Northside has it. Northside breaking out. They break into Paddle Zone, they chuck it in, and it is called icing. McPherson will take the face-off. McPherson gets it down over to Denemy. Denemy tries to knock it in, but loses it. Northside then gets it. Northside break out, trying to get into Connell's zone. Connell gets it back. McPherson gets it over to Hughes. Hughes loses it to Northside, but then gets it back, and who has it now? Let's see. Now we have McPherson with it. And Nicholson. Nicholson takes a shot. Gets it over to Hughes, and he scores. It is now 6-2 Connell with 5 minutes and 48 seconds remaining in the second period. McPherson gets it. He gets it over to Anderson. Anderson over to Denemy. Denemy down over to Nicholson, who gets it over to Hughes. Northside then gets it. Northside tries to get out, but are battling a fierce Poddle. Nicholson gets it. Nicholson trying to get it in, but needs help. Help then comes. Northside gets it. Northside tries to break into Poddle zone. They get in. They try to deke out their defense. but their defense will stand strong. Nicholson gets it. He gets it over to Hughes. Hughes gets it over to McPherson. McPherson gets it over to Nicholson. Nicholson goes in, takes a shot. Ugh. Northside's goalie will stop it as the Great Wall of Northside goes back up. Dwyer gets it. Dwyer gets it over to Cuse. Cuse gets it over to McLean. McLean gets it down over to Murnahan. Murnahan back to McLean. McLean back to Coffin. Cuse to Murnahan. Murnahan to McLean. McLean over to Cuse. Cuse takes a shot. Oh, it's still loose. Coffin gets it. Coffin over to McLean. McLean does a fake down to Coffin. Back up to McLean. Dwyer gets it. Dwyer gets it back over to Cuse. Cuse back to McLean. McLean does a few deeks, takes a shot. Woo! That was a heck of a save. And also a very interesting technique that McLean on Pownell used. McCabe gets it over to Johnson. Johnson. I mean McWigan. He got over to McWigan, not Johnson. Whoa, now it's over at Johnson. Oh, these players are fast. McCabe gets it over to McWigan. And they bank it down to Smitty. And oof, the puck just slips out. Sometimes you can't tell what's happening. It's going so fast. Gregory gets it over to Johnson, who gets it over to McWigan, who then goes it, rounds up, tries to take a shot and loses it. But Gregory quickly reflects it, gets it back, and takes a shot. And the puck goes down into Pownell's end and is called icing. Nicholson gets it. Nicholson gets it down over to Hughes. Hughes over to McPherson. And McPherson gets it over to McPherson. Keeps it. Then the puck goes out towards Pownell's. Denemy gets it. Denemy banks it down over to Hughes. Hughes up to Nicholson. Nicholson back over to Anderson. Anderson takes it, goes in, tries to take a shot, but Hughes, but it just slips by. McPherson tries to get it up to Denemy. Denemy then gets it. Denemy battles to keep the puck in. McPherson gets it. McPherson gets it over to Nicholson. And there's now a penalty called on Pownell with 1 minute and 48 seconds remaining in the second period. Brought to you by your host tonight, Natalie McLean. puck gets shot in by Northside. Northside takes another shot in the Pownal end, and Pownal quickly gets it. Cuse gets the puck. Cuse breaking out, breaking in to Northside zone. Deeks and Northside's goalie will stop it there. Dwyer gets it. He quickly loses it. But Pownal quickly gets it back. McLean knocks it in, and it's once again stopped by Northside's goalie.
Everyone would like to thank the following sponsors: Honda Atlantic Dealers, the City of Halifax, and the Cooney AAA divisional sponsor, Auction.
And Dwyer gets it. He gets it over to McLean. McLean goes in, takes another shot, but he's once again shut down by Northside's goalie. And the puck gets broken out by Northside. Northside starts breaking into Pownal's zone. Pownal puts up their defense, and they get it out. And Dwyer has it. Dwyer skates around and tries to take a shot, and it's stopped by Northside's goalie with a little less than a minute, with 50 seconds left in the second period. And Coffin gets it. Coffin gets it back. Coffin fights for the puck and tries to keep it. Now Johnson had it. Now Gregory has it. Gregory goes in, takes a shot, stopped. The puck's still loose though, so the boys fight to get it. Coffin knocks it down towards Johnson. Johnson quickly loses it to Northside, but the boys try and get it back. Smitty attempts to get it, but loses that attempt to Northside. Johnson gets it. Johnson goes in, wheels, takes a shot, and that's the end of the second period. Welcome back to Pownal versus the Northside Vikings, and we are now in the third period, the final period of the game. Pownal is right now in the lead 6-2 against the Vikings, and now the game begins. Northside wins the faceoff and breaks into Pownal's zone. They go in and take a shot, and they hit the net, like the outside netting. Pownal battles for the puck, and we are unsure who the winner is. Northside gets called for a penalty. For head contact, it appears. No, or is it Pownal? And McGuigan wins the faceoff. McGuigan gets it. He loses it. Northside knocks it down into our end. Morrow knocks it over to Smitty, who knocks it out to Johnson, who gets it over to... No, it was Dedemy who knocked it over to Johnson, who knocked it over to Anderson. Anderson gets it over back to Johnson. Johnson loses it to Northside. But Denemy quickly gets it back. Denemy gets it over to McGuigan. McGuigan gets it over to Johnson. Johnson gets it over to McCabe. McCabe back to Johnson. And out of the zone it goes over to Denemy. Denemy banks it down and in. And it's icing. McPherson wins the face-off. Well, I thought he did, but Piers Northside did. McLean quickly gets it back, though. McLean breaks out, and he continues into Northside zone, goes around behind the net, passes it over to Nicholson, and gets it over to McPherson, and gets it over to Murnahan, who gets it over to Hughes, who gets it over to McPherson. Woo, that's a lot of names. McPherson loses it to Northside. But then McLean will quickly get it. McLean over to Nicholson. Nicholson over to McPherson. McPherson over to Nicholson. Nicholson over to McLean. McLean keeping it, getting it over to Nicholson, over to McPherson. Are they trying to pull off some stunt? Over to Nicholson. Over to McPherson. Over to Nicholson. With a shot, and he scores. That must have been some type of wacky passing setup, or they just like to pass. Either way, that was an impressive goal. Pownell now leads 7-2 with 12 minutes and 30 seconds left in the third period. Smith gets it. Smith over to Gregory. Gregory over to Hughes. Hughes. And it's offsides. Dwyer gets it. Dwyer over to Hughes. Hughes over to Coffin. Coffin knocks it into Northside zone, and Northside gets it. Northside then loses it to... Northside still has it. They're trying to break it out of their zone. But then Gregory gets it. Gregory banks it in and takes a shot, but it is stopped once again by Northside's goalie. McGuigan gets it. McGuigan gets it over to McCabe, who gets it over to Johnson, who gets it up, which Northside gets, but then Anderson knocks it back in. Northside has it, but Pownell battles back. McCabe gets it out, and it floats out of Pownell's zone, out into Pownell's zone. Anderson gets it. Anderson does a couple twists and turns to try and get Northside off his tail, but it doesn't work. Johnson gets it. Johnson over to McGuigan. McGuigan goes in and takes a shot, but is once again stopped by Northside's goalie. Northside gets the puck. But then Nicholson gets it. Then Northside gets it. Then who has it? Now Denemy has it. Denemy over to McPherson. McPherson over to Nicholson. Over to McPherson. McPherson over to Denemy. Back over to Hughes. Over to McPherson. And McPherson scores. It is now 8-2 Pownal with 10 minutes and 19 seconds left in the third period. And Dwyer gets the face off, and Murnahan gets the puck. Murnahan gets it over to Coffin, who keeps the puck and tries to take a shot. McLean gets it. McLean over to Hughes. Hughes takes a shot and is stopped by Northside's goalie. And Northside gets the puck. Northside breaks out of their zone and is heading into Pownal's. McLean then fetches the puck. McLean, unsure what to do with it, does a few little deekies and then gets it out to Cuse. Cuse gets it over to Coffin. Coffin over to Dwyer, who gets it back over to Cuse, who gets it over to Johnson, who gets it over to Cuse, who gets it back over to Johnson. To Coffin, who gets it over to Cuse. Oh, jeez, so many names. And now McLean tries to get it, but is called icing. So we will head back down to Northside zone. The Gwiggy gets it, and then Gregory gets it, and he goes in and takes a shot, and it is stopped up front once again by Northside's goalie. And as the battle for the puck continues, Smitty gets it. Smitty takes a shot and he scores. And it is now 9-2 Pownal. And if Pownal continues to get any more goals, I don't think I'm going to be able to announce it, as for the 7-goal rule has now come into effect. Once there's more than 7 goals, once there's 7 goals, you can't announce any more goals. And now, Pownal wins the faceoff, but then Northside quickly gets it back. Then Gregory gets it over to Smitty. Smitty over to McGuigan. McGuigan over to Johnson. Johnson. Northside, and there is another penalty. Smitty. Smith. And Now, the game continues. Johnston battles Northside for the puck. And Anderson gets it. Oh, it's offsides. McGuigan gets the puck. Loses it. Gets it over to Denemy. Denemy over to McCabe. McCabe over to McGuigan. McGuigan loses it. McGuigan gets the puck. McGuigan over to Denemy. Denemy over to McCabe. McCabe over to Anderson. Over to McGuigan. Over to Johnson. Back over to McCabe. Johnson. Denemy. And Northside's goalie will stop it right there. Dwyer will take the face off. Dwyer. It gets knocked out, but Murnahan gets it. Murnahan over to McLean. McLean in. Gets it in. Back to Murnahan. Murnahan takes a shot. Cuse then gets the loose puck. Cuse over to McLean. McLean over to McLean. Keeps it. He takes a shot and misses the net. And then Coffin gets it. Coffin over to Dwyer. Yeah. Then Coffin gets it over to McLean, who gets it over to Dwyer, who gets it back to McLean. McLean then goes and takes another shot. Once again, the puck is still loose. Cuse takes a shot. Puck is still loose. Dwyer gets it. Dwyer gets it over to McLean. McLean gets it over to Murnahan, who gets it over to Cuse, who gets it over to Cuse, who takes a shot. And still loose, so Murnahan gets it, and then McLean gets it, and McLean takes a shot. And then McLean knocks it in, and he gets it over to Coffin, who gets it over to McLean. McLean battling for it as this game starts to get rough. McLean gets it over to Murnahan, who gets it over to Coffin, who keeps it. He tries to keep it in Northside zone, but Northside quickly gets it. Smitty gets it over to Cuse. Cuse doing a little circle around, needs someone to pass it to, gets it back over to Smitty. Smitty takes a shot. Then, with the puck still loose, Northside and Pownell battle to keep the puck. And Smitty gets it. Smitty gets stuck in between the feet of Northside, and it breaks in loose into Pownell's zone. Gregory gets it. Gregory knocks it down and into Cuse. Cuse takes a shot. Oh, the front, and once again, Northside's goalie will shut them down. And Hughes takes a shot. McPherson tries to get it. As Northside breaks out and tries to head into the Pownell zone. with 1 minute and 20 seconds left. Nicholson gets it. Nicholson flying around, takes a shot. But then Northside gets it. Northside's trying to figure out where to take the puck. Trying to figure out how to get the puck out safely. Battles Pownell to get the puck. Northside still has the puck, breaks into Pownell's zone. Pownell's goalie will shut them down. Gregory gets it. Gregory over to McGuigan, who gets it over to McPherson, who gets it over to Hughes, and McPherson over to McPherson over to Hughes, who takes a shot, and oh my goodness, there's a brawl, it appears, going down out in that corner. But it appears that it is all calmed down now. And Pownell wins the game, 9-2 against the Northside Vikings.